Hey, Ben Ben! Can you hear me? How's the volume? It's because, like, apparently yesterday's audio ended up being a little quieter than usual. Hey! Good. Yeah, I heard. I'm not living in Mexico, though. I'm in California. I haven't gone to Mexico in years. Hey, Ann! No, the new trailer's won't be out there for that time. Or as far as I know, like I don't think I'll be able to see it in LA. The thing is, it's being able to get it LA. It's like a 3-hour drive away, and I don't think I'd have the money for it. It depends. I'm just waiting for more people to show up anyway, right, by the way. I'm just getting stuff ready now. I'm honestly not looking forward to it because well, for one thing, Riku, you have to, I don't get to build the cards, and again, Wonderland's gonna be the pain in the ass. Ah. Why do I have this asshole on my freaking, like, friends? He still owes me money. Oh shit, should I, like, reset the counter? Let me reset that counter. Give me a second. Wait a second, which is the window? Hmm. Alright, give me a second, sorry, I'm like just crunching in your ear. Well, yeah, it's time for, reverse rebirth time. All or nothing, man. All or fucking nothing. Give me a second. It's Riku time. Oh, by the way, in case anyone was wondering, I'm doing especially fine. I didn't go to class today, though, because apparently I woke up feeling really chilly and stuff like that. I don't know why, like, I woke up feeling very cold. Like, I wasn't feeling good in the morning, but for the most part, it went away by, like, you know, by 11. Like, after I got a few more hours of sleep. Hold on, I might get Crow in. Nocta's light. Though he's more Terra than a Nocta. Than Noct. Oh my god, it's because Kuro's mapping out Ryuji's anatomy. Oh my god, it is on his dick! It's because Kuro's doing like art and this stuff, and they're currently mapping out Ryuji's anatomy and everything where his outfit is, and apparently his belt buckle is just above his fucking is over his dick. We call it a dick buckle. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ryuji, but I gotta roast you now. Oh my god. I love you, Ryuji. You're such a precious boy. No one is safe from roasting a Dean. Dick buckle, hey girl!
Dick buckle.
Dick buckle, yes. There we go. I swear to God, I'm like, out of nowhere, you're just like saying it like over his dick is like the last thing I would have expected from you. But you're not, you're fucking, that's not a lie.
I need to map it out because I need to know where the lines of his suit are on his body, in the drawing and whatnot. And I was looking at it, I was like, wait.
That's over his, like, how the hell did we not see it?
His crotch? And then I finally mapped it out. His crotch is way down.
Oh my god, it's like he's a Nagi.
And like, you can even look at the, if you look at the, back view, you can see that his pants are really saggy. And like, his ass is like 2 inches up from where his crotch is.
He's got an ass! My boy's got an ass!
Like, the cross of his belt in the back is basically like right on his tailbone. And like, it looks like it would be higher because his pants are so saggy, but no, it's right on his tailbone. And in the front, it's like right on his dick.
Where am I?
Reiki just wakes up in the abyss just like any other person will.
As we discussed dick buckles.
Dick buckles!
You should remain asleep. Here.
Hey, All-Star!
And dark.
Between.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yesterday, I ate the fire. I did the fire noodle challenge. It was
Where's the
nuclear
king?
fire.
Together we close the door to darkness. After that,
I basically ate up like a bowl of noodles with like extremely spicy sauce in it,
You did not have the strength
and I didn't
to overcome the darkness.
without drinking any milk until after I
Or
finished.
Maybe you were close to it.
It fucking sucked.
As if I'm some kind of demon.
I'd imagine so.
Turn from the light.
It wasn't even a good
Shut
spicy.
your eyes. Here, blanketed
Like,
by the
it was a bit
darkness,
like, you know, undertones,
sleep
like, you
in
know, a little bit
safety.
sweet and, like, in a way that was
Sleep
kind of, like,
is
sweet savory, like the
eternal.
type I don't like.
But
Understandable.
Yeah, apparently, and also I finally figured out why, like, the fa had, like, you know, once,
What's this?
like, at
it is
a
door to
shop,
truth.
like, the reason why I couldn't finish it,
Take
like,
it and your
because it
sleep
was, like, it had these
ends as
sweet
you take the
undertones,
first
it's
step
because I added mint
toward
to it,
the
I didn't
truth.
know it was mint.
But know this.
Oh yeah, mint.
The
Mint is
truth
an
will bring you
interesting
pain.
taste.
Will you still go? There is no return to the security
Also,
of sleep.
looking at Ryuji, like really looking at his character artwork, he's so skinny.
He's
This
a
boy is
lanky
so
boy.
Skinny.
He's got a bit of an athletic build, but he's been going on the lanky side now.
Yeah.
I love him.
This seemed like a boring place to take a
The
nap
thing
anyway.
is,
Mhm.
That was
Yusuke and
very well
Ryuji are
said,
actually really
Riku.
close in body type, and it's weird to think of that. Like,
It's just that Yusuke is taller. That's what makes him different.
yeah, I feel like if oh man, now I really want to see this. Imagine Ryuji wearing Yusuke's clothing.
Yes! Oh my god, yes. I'm pretty... Yusuke also doesn't slouch. That's true. That's so fucking
Door to
true.
the truth, huh?
Riku didn't lose his memories because Namine wasn't messing with his memories. Like, the only reason Sora was losing his memories because Marluxia had Namine mess with his memories. Meanwhile... God, I'm good. This is the weirdest dodge roll ever. God damn it, Riku. But yeah. I want to see... Oh! Fuck! Why did I do that? No! I saved over a clear game file.
Unfortunate.
A moment of silence for the loss of this beautiful... I can't believe it! Hey, Max! Gosh, this is gonna take a while getting used to. Well, not exactly. I don't have to exactly start over, so long as I don't, like, save. I mean, the fact that Riku's exist. I mean, at least it wasn't, like, birth by sleep, where I have to have all the clear saves. Oh god, this means I cannot go to the...
Also, he has like, or Ryuji, he has like, these weird buttons over his chest, and you'd kind of think that's where his nipples are, but that's not.
No, it isn't.
No, they're literally just buttons. His nipples are like right between that weird, plating on the side of his chest and the buttons.
You know, Ryuji still got one of the coolest like the outfits, but I like Yusuke's the best. My fucks boy.
I thought you said fucks boy for a sec.
No, he is no. That is not Yusuke. I don't like. If it was anyone else, I could have like said that. Lol, yeah. But Yusuke is a soft little art boy. He doesn't deserve that.
I mean, who says he wouldn't be into it?
Oh my god, that's fucking true. He do it for the fucking art though.
I mean, like with On, I feel like he might have been around that area.
Riku, I don't think it's a good idea to talk to the people like voices. Make people think you're talking to voices they don't hear. Key of beginnings, the right time to kick someone's ass. This should go a lot faster though. Hopefully. I won't make any promises. I have never done this. It should be saved on the like I made a highlight. Oh my god, it's gonna take ages to get used to this boy. But yeah, you know, like I always have to be leery of people who like Futaba because they never know who's like the freaking like, you know, gross ass lolicon.
Fucking love Futaba. She's adorable.
I love her, but like it's like when depending like if a certain person has like, you know, they like a character who matches Futaba a lot, like and it holds an interest in him that is like very leery, then I have to like be suspicious.
Understanding.
Like we have in the Danganronpa community, there's that one guy and like you would pop up every once in a while and okay, give me a second. Hold on, give me a second, like. Okay, sorry, I had to do with scholarship stuff. But yeah, like, he would show up, like, on Niku Bees, leave a comment, and then, like, basically, like, calling, insulting Niku Bee for not choosing the harem route, and then hoping for Futaba to be the best girl. And this is, like, I don't want to mention his name, but he's, like, very, ick. Wait, what? This dude leveled up twice. What the fuck? Oh my god, Riku, there we go.
Take this. Like it. Take this.
But yeah, like I had a close call today. My brother almost didn't send me my freaking tax information so I can fill out my FAFSA, but I got that done. Oh. Oh my god, my freaking boss just like is all like saying like J Cannon, I actually did do your like, you know, your your recommendation letter. Like I said, like I think it should like it should be fine because like so long as I already had the application submitted all like and the request was sent, so it should be fine. Okay, what was that I was saying? But yeah, like, you gotta be careful. Oh, thank you. Seriously though, Riku's super strong. Nope, he does not. Riku's like the benefits of the downside is you have to play with the deck he's given. Which can suck. Because I know there are only 9 cards in fucking Wonderland. What makes Wonderland such like, you know, like a good like, you know, a place for like so many manga and whatever, like, you know, to pick up that on that trope. Like, what is it about that gives it such an aesthetic? Kuro?
What?
Like about Wonderland. What is it about Alice in Wonderland that like just draws people to it? He cannot change his card as well.
I would stuff, but also it's got a wild sort of fantasy to it that people want to use in what they make.
Although what's boring is when people like keep reusing the dark stuff.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Like the
Alice in Wonderland itself is a really interesting story. It's just that, well...
It attracts people saying it's drugs. It's just like drugs. Like, oh my gosh. Like, tell me something new. Like, you snore. Oh my god, Riku! Right there! The shadows are right there!
Just because it has drugs in it doesn't mean that that's, like, the story itself.
Now, the only one I can tell, like, you know, take with the dark telling is, American McGee's Alice, but, like, that one basically, like, you know, it has, like, an interesting concept already. I especially love the music from it.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's kind of a horror game, but not, like, extremely scary. It's just, like, you know, like, Wonderland was, like, you know, Alice went mad because, her parents died in a fire.
Oh, is it that one with the knife?
Yes, the knife girl, you know, with the blue dress with, like, you know, the, like, the Mars side or whatever on her dress.
Well, obviously blue dress, but...
Yeah, the blue dress is a thing. She's a dark-haired Alice. She's not blonde at all.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just
Yeah,
remembered...
you saw the siren dress, you know, the jellyfish dress.
Yeah. I think I might have drawn that too.
It gave you an idea for Lou's, fanfic cover.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh my god, I just stepped on a shadow. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like stepping on a roach that won't die. Oh yeah, I finally watched the first 2 episodes of like Hokuto Precure. It was adorable. God, I want to watch the other 2 episodes. Like you saw, like I was just posting in the chat, like I finally started watching it and like, oh my god, I love this already. Because I am big on like these like magical girls like basically raising a freaking baby. Like in Ojamajo Doremi. I miss Doremi. I still have not watched Dokkan though. Like the last season because I refused it because of like, you know, like the premise that basically everyone's going their separate ways and it's like done badly. Like not a lot of people liked it apparently.
I never got past the first one.
Wow.
Basically, I never got past wherever 4 Kids did it because that's where I first watched it, and then after that I never actually got around to like watching the full thing.
I actually like watched a bit ahead, like I actually watched an episode 4 Kids like, you know, refuse to like dub while I was in Mexico. That's how I found this. Yeah, I think Linda Brujita, I think Doremi, that's what it was called. Like fun fact, only the 4 Kids dub, like out of all the dubs, only 4 Kids changed Doremi's name. Out of all the dubs.
Of course they did. 4 Kids sucked.
It wasn't even done well. Like it was a pretty bad dub, to be honest. Like it was very meh. It was such a.
4 Kids is basically like something that you think of nostalgically, but also know it was terrible. Like once you grow up, you know it was terrible. You still look back on it fondly, but at the same time.
Like I watched it, like, you know, for me, like Sharp's the one that it's the season after, like, you know, the 4 Kids, the one they didn't get the dub, which is it's Doremi Sharp, like the Ojamajo Doremi Sharp. That's where they have to take care of baby Hana, who's supposed to be the next a witch queen because she was born from a blue rose. Like it basically had these like the girls just like basically raising Hana, and it was like It's like something like, you know, I know it's like on one hand it's like little kids like, you know, raising a baby, but at the same time it's like watching these magical girls like, you know, it's adorable.
Do their best.
They do their best and like they do it well. Especially since like, you know, Doremi gets like help from her mom. Like, you know, tell her what to do.
Similar thing is in Little Bigfoot, the movies or whatever. I don't know if it had a TV show and if it was part of the TV show or like the scene or scene. But a bunch of baby dinosaurs try to raise a newborn baby dinosaur.
Oh, you mean like from the Land Before Time?
Yes. Yes, that.
Chopper!
Yeah. I'm honestly horrible with names, so forgive me for that.
Well, yeah, but freaking Land Before Time was my jam as a kid.
Take this.
I like Saya. Although I just want to see more of the baby bonding moments because like it's just so adorable seeing like Hana just like she accidentally cut her hair wrong and her bangs are all like so misshapen, but it's so adorable. Like it's just everything I wanted to see. Like Hana's outfit is a cheerleader. It's adorable.
Like it. Take this. Like it.
But yeah, like again, this series just shows that this is the reason why, like considering like you know when the guys like in Fasa when the guys go to the freaking to rescue Nanako, they're gonna be like all magical girls, like the outfit. That's their fucking that's their dungeon requirement. Dress up like a magical girl. Chie is a Precure because Precure is like all fight physically. Well, except for like apparently last season of like Precure, they didn't like apparently they took a break from that. There's so many Precures. It's like freaking hell. It's like the Pokemon of magical girls. That's all I can describe it as.
There's so much of it.
No, I mean there's like it's been 15 years. Like it's been around for 15 years. And like there's like so many seasons. Like every once in a while they have like a freaking crossover movie. Like I think every year they have one. Like if Pokemon has a movie every year. But yeah, it's like it's popular because of its themes and also again, it's like the magical girls, they fight mostly physically. Like with punches and kicks and all that stuff. Like I also like it, like apparently like I'm a DJ like over there sniping Raptor like linked a lot of things that like the recent like a Precure movie broke a lot of fucking records. It was #1 at the theaters. Like that seriously just boggles my mind. And it's like wow. Oh my god, get over here, you wyvern!
I'm gonna send you a work in progress.
Woo! What did Riku just wag his finger at me like you're too slow? This boy.
Here you go.
Oh my god, I'm so slow! Oh my god, why are you? Oh my god, that looks so good!
It took me a while to get the right expression for him, because every time I drew his eyebrows, I thought they looked a little too angry instead of like.
He's
upset.
got really cute and I like small eyebrows. He's adorbs.
actually, I don't know if his eyebrows will even show up now that I'm thinking about it, because, his mask. Which, I have June in her mask, so Ryuji should be in his mask.
Well, technically not unless he just finished summoning, Captain Kidd and, like, he wasn't wearing his mask when he caught her. Because that happens, like, you know, like, in order to summon your persona, like, you have to rip off the mask. Afterwards, it's like, so long as they're around, it doesn't matter if you wear the mask or not. World building, but holy shit, that looks so good!
Thank you.
I'm gonna give Ryuji the best care after that. He's getting a date with June after that.
Aww.
Like, out of all of them, like, honestly, Ryuji and Jun, like, have been getting along really well. It's like, honestly, like, I like the way they've been getting along. The way they've been kind of flirting and stuff. And they, like, they don't even, like, you know, they aren't even awkward about it, as opposed to Yosuke, who had his gay crisis, his bi crisis. Oh,
Yosuke.
Bisis.
That just sounded stupid.
Oh my god, I'm like, yeah. like he'd be calling June cute, and then like all of a sudden, well, never mind, you're not that cute, because she's like acts childishly sometimes, and like, you know, in a way that gets on his nerves for the moment. Like when she just jumped on his back because like she didn't want to get her like, you know, tights wet, the kitty ones, because it was raining, and there was a puddle. Yes, Yosuke's remember, it's okay to think your friend is cute. Yeah, because he's in the closet. Like, I mean, so is Ryuji, but Ryuji's like, you know, not as like, you know, hostile about it. My boy Ryuji is in the closet, the bi closet.
I feel like Ryuji, just by virtue of being an athlete, is a little more comfortable with his sexuality.
I think he's mostly just like worried about like telling anyone, to be honest.
Like, he's probably worried more about the stigma than he is about his own like self.
So yeah, he's in the closet, but don't worry, we'll get him out. He'll be fine and comfortable. Because June will kill anyone who just dares pick on her friend / boyfriend. But yeah, like another thing I pointed out was like the difference between you and June is that June is more like freaking Ace as opposed to you, who like, you know, who's definitely not Ace. Because like I remember, and I quote, you did say, "I have the weirdest boner," despite not having one to begin with, like a dick at least. My poor girl. she gets so easily flustered. Like, talk about yeah, like it was a lady boner. Talk to indirect kisses with her, she fucking blushes. Concept of first kisses, she'll blush. June can definitely handle that though. June will like be the one like dishing out the kisses without having to worry about blushing or anything. That's another difference. I think it's which is funny because Yu's more of the dog as opposed to June being the cat. Oh my god. Oh. But yeah, like apparently the like, you know, P4 protagonist was based off a dog. Which again, I still find is funny because what the? Oh, get over here, you jerk! Which I find funny because like the one thing I ended up doing about like you is her tendency to bite people. Dogs bite, right? Like they're known for biting. Oh my god, I forgot to freaking change my freaking like my controls. You is a very happy dog. Like what kind of dog would you be? Like what kind of dog would be like? Yeah, a guard dog, but like a guard dog would be like it'd be more like a small like one of the small guard dogs.
When you say that, the first thing I think of is Chihuahua.
I mean, technically, everyone would compare her to a Chihuahua. Considering, like, everyone likes to point out how small she is, even though she's pretty much kind of average height. There are 54 cures! That's how many, like, magical girls, like, for the pre-cures exist as of now. 54.
Jeez.
God, I catch them all! I'm pretty sure like the first series of the pre-cures only had like 2. You started off with 2, and then later on, like apparently, I think there's supposed to be 5 for this season. But yeah, like holy hell, it's like I told you. See, Freaker cannot customize his card deck. He must buy with the provided deck. I swear to God, I swear to God, every time I say deck, I keep being afraid that I'm gonna say dick. No, like I swear, like when I was talking about like the whole like dungeon requirement with like the magical girls, and Yosuke is basically gonna be a wedding wedding peach because the June bride, Junes bride. What? In the other cures in the series, there's like over 100 of them. Like there's like, oh my God, is you a husky? I think honestly you might be like a Shiba Inu, like like do something and to like do the Shiba scream.
Shibas are really intelligent, but they're also really sassy.
I think you would be one, especially because like the thing about the Shiba Inu is that they're also very independent. That's how they be. Oh my God, where's... She's a Shiba then! She's like Koromaru! Koromaru has such a high-pitched bark, but like when he like growls or like like howls, it's so much deeper. I love it. He's such a precious. He's a precious Shiba. I always want to. Like later on in like the future, I really want a Shiba Inu. Like, and the thing about it is, like, the female Shiba Inus tend to be smaller than the males. They're usually smaller. And, like, you're so small! Probably, like, but yeah, definitely like Koromaru. Oh my God, what would Kanji be? Would he just be like a Nikita or whatever, like a bigger dog? The only thing gayer than Kanji is his fucking like... Kanji has a type and it's basically freaking you and a Naoto. He has a thing for gals with short hair.
Like it. Take this.
This is going a lot faster than usual. Oh my god, Riku, right there, there we go. But yeah, like, basically, like, you know how, like, like, the last season of Majo Doremi went? You know how, what happened in Persona 4 Ultimax?
Take this.
The fighting game, like, how everyone was, like, starting to split off? It was basically like that. That was how, like, Dokkan apparently supposed to go. I think he'd be more of a Kita, like, you know, he'd be a great Dane, but I think he'd be much more floofy for that. Like an Akita or something. Like, hold on, let me see. Like, how do I remember for... Yeah, probably an Akita. The bigger form. He's a big pupper. He's a big pupper, but also an elegant pupper.
You's not elegant.
No, I know I know. Such a precious pupper. Oh, give me that shit. There's like, seriously though, there's like a lot of stuff for the precursors. It's like ridiculous. It's like, oh Jesus Christ! Do you see the link that the DJ just put? Look at all of them. Holy fuck! It is like Pokemon. I see an Alice looking one. Hey, I see Velvet. Wait, is that her name? Milton. Whatever. Frick, where's Lagu? I see them. There they are. But yeah, like, another thing that also disturbs you, like, you know, when it comes to Futaba is, like, you know, like, you know, when you look at the certain, depending on the, like, the way people write it, you gotta be wary of, like, you know, Akita X, Futaba. Because, like, from what I've seen, from everyone I've seen so far, like, every once in a while, Akita X Futaba fix pops up, and a lot of, like, chances it's just porn. Which, again, just is telling. Let's see. Yeah, there's not a lot of mature explicit ones, but like the content some of it wait. Yeah. I'm just leery of it because like
You've had enough experience with that shit.
I have too much experience with that shit. Like it's also because Futaba's like comes out more like a little sister sometimes. That it's just like ugh. Like I had enough of this. Oh my god, where the fuck is? Okay, there it is. I had enough of this, like, you know, these like cis cons. More cures the better. Yes. I mean, I won't lie, I used to like, you know, in P3P, I used to like, fuck. I'm sorry, I just got like, I just got hit by it like a P3. I did romance freaking Ken because like I found out he could and I wanted to see what it was. My curiosity got the better of me. And I was like, why the hell this kid got more game than Akihiko, the fucking dork, who's like, whoa, your hands are cold. Why does this little kid have more game than my boy Akihiko? Like, why? He made me feel bad for romancing it because he's all like, please, like, you know, because he lost his mama. And like pretty much like less said about like what happens to the P3 project, the better. So it's like, oh my god damn it. Like, why? I would have very much preferred to have like romance Junpei.
Gods, I wish I could romance Junpei. I don't know why I have such a thing for the best friend type.
I know that, but with Junpei it also worked the best. Like, I'm like saying like, I know that Shinji was like also good stuff, but like something about Junpei appeals to me more. Probably because like there's also the fact that I kind of like I also like the, you know, the Senpai OT3, like, you know, Mitsuru, Akihiko, and Shinji. But yeah, Junpei's like, he started off like sounding a bit sexist, but the more you got to learn of it, it's like the reason why is because he doesn't want you getting girl, and like sometimes the way he says things, it doesn't like, you know, it comes off like, you know, he doesn't like word it well.
He's just really bad at like not messing up.
But that's what makes him so adorable, honestly. Like, especially like his entire social link was adorable. Like when he sees you acting all girly, he's like that's adorable. Like, you know, because we like I really do like the like, you know, over coffee like hot cocoa. He's like that's so cute. Yeah, he's bad with words.
Take this.
Like I know he has a girlfriend and everything, but at the same time, god damn it. Let me help him move on, even though I'm gonna die too.
Take this.
At least with like my P3 continuity, like Makoto's gonna end up living, though after like being in a coma for a few years. But for the most part, a good thing that I like pretty much start off like when like, you know, P3 Pro Tag comes back, the first thing that, you know, that Junpei ends up developing is like a liking to hear what, like just anyone's heartbeat because it reminds them they're alive. Something about that just like appeals to me as well, like Junpei, like, you know, just listening to someone's heartbeat because like alive.
Take this.
Sorry if I'm quiet, it's because I'm focusing on the drawing.
No, it's fine. That's why like we're talking like, you know, offhand. I wanted to date Ryuji, goddammit! I also wanted to date Yusuke. I wanted to date all the guys, or at least like get it all. I still hate that, like, you know, the last scene, you know how like Ryuji gets beat up after he nearly dies. Like apparently, like, you know, the main writer who gave us like, you know, what a Persona is nowadays since like Persona 3, he's also they're also to blame, like, you know, the fact that he had to romance everyone in order to get a max social link run for a P3, and the only reason that ended up changing is because they got a woman to help write him, because they come from a time where, like, you know, that like it was again rare for, like, you know, guys and girls to just be friends.
Take this.
Like, and not only, like, it's because not only was she a woman, but she was also kind of younger than them. So that's where it is, like... Yeah. but in any case, it's kind of implied that Bebe, like, you know, like fucking, like, you know, the transfer student, like you're a temperance social link, is like he has a crush on you, so that's adorable. Cause I like from the start, I shit mas, so like we know like what I said. You know, how do you say goodbye or whatever? And he just said, I know what it meant, and like, and he's like, just like, like, god damn it, he figured it out. It was adorable.
Like it. Take this.
Oh, really? Ah, shit. Which one was it? Like, which one was that? Who do you have a crush thing? Cause like, I know I did try confessing. Like, you know, are you here to confess to me? Like, I tried confessing to Junpei, but he basically shot me down. He said like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is like, let's talk about it later, okay? Because end of the world, stuff like that, yada yada. And I'm like, god damn it, not Yusuke, Junpei, I'm gonna die. Just say yes to like at least make me die happy with a smile on my face. Dick buckle. You know, when you said dick buckle, I thought of the Izanagi because he has one. Like, what are you protecting, dude? Just what are you protecting?
Also, June was already drawn. It's just that I had to go in and rework Ryuji's outfit properly. So, there's the full one currently.
Okay. Hold on, sorry about that. Whoa! Nice.
I still have to draw her outfit. I remember when I was first doing the sketch for this, I kept staring at her outfit and going, what the fuck am I looking at? It was just so funny.
Yeah, I need to get back to work on Gemma's boots. I was going through like the first few chapters, like you know, editing them. So I finally fixed out like the little mishap I had with like you know, like pulling her phone out of her pocket, even though she put it in charge, so it wouldn't be in her pocket.
Oh yeah, I forgot I even noticed that.
No, like I didn't notice it either, but now like now I couldn't. I'm also fixing my oh fuck, I was gonna say something. Oh, my tablet stuff because like you know I did like a good chunk of it like on a tablet.
And then there was also the waking up in the dream world.
Wait, which
remember
one?
that?
Wait, which one? Tell me what happened with that one. Waking up in the dream world.
Where it sounded bad.
Oh, you mean the facade one?
Yes.
Oh my god! You still got the screenshot of that?
Probably somewhere. I don't remember where I
It
put
was
but
white.
yeah.
It was thick and white, and it was everywhere. Like Jesus Christ! I can't believe that. I was talking about the fog. But context.
Oh jeez. That was just great.
God, high schooler me needed a clue. Remember when I called Haku and Shoko bang buddies before I said wrong term? That's how bad I am.
Just so y'all know, Chloe's horrible at catching her own innuendos.
Oh! I definitely like Junpei.
Take this.
But yeah, I'm like terrible at catching my own innuendos.
Fixing
Like literally, like recently, what I said, like I was trying to say something about the magical girls, and it ended up going like I said, like what I was gonna say ended up going like sounding like fist magical girls. It's like no, I said do not fist the magical girls because of the way it was a word. Oh my god, I'm like so terrible at times. Like sometimes even the things I say just come out like I don't even mean to say that.
It's a good thing I'm great at catching innuendos, especially since I'm great at making them.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, or it's like the whole facade edit is gonna be like everyone just working to make it gayer. By the way, I posted up my Berserk fic on on the space battles, and Zomniac noticed me again. You know, the Despites writer.
Take this.
He liked my fucking fic, and I'm like, god damn it, why? Why must I be noticed by him? It is not fun. He saw his facade in his favorites. I'm like honestly during the day he adds Jim and Vu there because it's gonna be like the gayest, even hopefully even gayer.
Take this. Like it.
Kira, sorry. You there?
Hmm?
Oh, you there? Did you hear what I said?
Not the last bit, no.
Oh, basically, you know, remember Zomniac, who, you know, the guy who, you know, the Despites writer?
Yeah.
I posted up one of my fics on my space battles because I needed like the feedback in the audience since like it's Berserk and like the archive's dead. Well, I posted up. I look later and he ended up liking my post. I cannot escape the guy.
Sorry for you, man.
Like a. Like the last thing, like all that's like left is for him to literally just favorite Jim and Vu.
Like, I don't know who he is or whatever, so I'll withhold my opinion on him. But at the same time, fuck his fic. Fuck it.
Yeah, even like Ali like called it boring. Like it was so boring. Like and Ali's read a lot of stuff.
Like personally, I thought it did have some moments that could have been really good, and it just bullshitted itself.
Like I'm sorry, but like it kind of started getting bad the moment he like talked down to Smoker and I was wondering like what like oh since you like it I guess I'll try to push myself, but like I wanted to stop reading there.
Yeah.
Because that was the stupidest thing ever. He would not, no matter what. It just wouldn't work. Like, you learn who was capable, like, literally, you cannot speak like that without thinking of your own consequences. And Smoker's the type who's still, like, you know, actively learning the truth and, like, having, like, you know, questioning his, like, you know, his beliefs and stuff. So it's just like, ugh. And again, like, it's all very fucking hypocritical of itself. Like, you know, bashes on Mary Sue's when it's like, Cross is one, like, freaking hell.
Yeah, we proved it, at least to ourselves, by taking that stupid litmus test, and he got like a 500 or some shit. Or, well, not literally, but like, he just shot it out of the ballpark. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, and like,
literally, the only person that came close was fucking in the fucking movie.
Like, yeah, that fucking one movie, like One Piece movie where like the freaking Zoro's quote unquote rival or whatever.
Old rival friend. Like, what the fuck?
Uh-huh. But yeah, like, first off, like pet, it can talk because of the ability. It makes a bunch of references. It literally, like, everything about it just reminds me of, like, you know, early, like, you know, like, you know, 2010 One Piece fic or whatever, like, you know, girl falls into anime world.
Shit, yeah.
Take this. Like it.
The fact that it doesn't even, like, the fact that it manages not to acknowledge that while, like, bashing on Mary Sue's fics is what, like, pisses me off.
Unself-aware.
Huh? Yeah, you're like,
Unself-aware.
yeah, you're like, it just shows a lot how much you as a person, you think, like, if you can have your own power fantasies, might as well acknowledge that they exist.
Yeah. Heck, if anything, you could probably spin it better if you acknowledge that you're basically the same, or if you called it, like, I don't fucking know.
Like one of the
a tribute to Mary Sue's of the past or some shit. That would be cool. But no, it just fucks itself over.
It's a fucking goddamn hypocrite.
Mm-hmm. Like, if you really think about it, there's nothing wrong with Mary Sue.
The only time I had like a problem with them is when they like you know, end up bashing on other characters.
Yeah, that's the problem with Mary Sue. But the, like, fantasies of being cool and popular in the fantasy world, that's not incredible.
Like, I know, like, there's this one KH fic, like, you know, I'm a KH fandom itself, and Here I Come, like, it started off, like, as a Mary Sue parody, like, because, like, the creator, like, you know, had, like, a lot of gripes with it, but, like, it developed into something whereas, like, you started, like, learning to appreciate them and, like, you know, deconstruct it. But, like, the main problem, like, she would point out is, like, you know, some of their behavior in, like, a Mary Sue fic, like, you know, the way, like, you know, how they would, like, act entitled and stuff over once in a while.
Yeah.
But she pointed that out, and, like, that's the character development there, like, yeah.
Take this.
Good writing has to be self-aware.
Yeah, that's why I notice every once in a while, like, we know with Choco. Like, I poke fun at it. Like with her, like, you know how, like, I would sometimes, like, slip in, like, you know, outfits that, like, are based off, like, some things in, like, you know, like, in, like, other, like, you know, different, like, types of series in canon. I made it a joke, like, the Saionji kimono, like, for Hiyoko. And then later on, the witch's house, you know, fuck, what was her name again? What was her name again? Shit, I know her name! I should know it! Oh my god, I consider myself, okay, it's Viola, there we go, Viola, her name, like the Viola dress. She got one, and basically she's all like, you know, I'm glad I wasn't born blonde. Literally, both
another,
cases.
like, little note here, self-aware doesn't mean, like, oh, it's been 4 years in real life, but maybe, like, 1 year in canon, and they're like, wow, this has been taking a really long time. Like, that's one sort of self-awareness where you know that the story itself is kind of dragging on or something. Or taking
Yeah,
a
that doesn't
while,
always work out.
Yeah, that's not the self-aware that's discussed here. Self-aware as in, like, your character is obviously a Mary Sue. Be honest with yourself. Or, like, your writing needs improvement or something. And it's just those things where you have to acknowledge that either it happened, or it has happened, or it is happening.
Like it.
Of course, I haven't written my own. I have. I have written my own fics, but I haven't, like, published any big ones. You know?
Yeah, like, like me, which I still need to fucking finish. I managed to at least finish one. It was a hella gay one-shot involving my favorite, OTP and, like, Persona 4, like, Ichie and Yukiko. That's still, like, to this day, the only fic I managed to finish within, like, the years I've been writing.
Oh, jeez. Oh, only finished 2 one-shots, but I also haven't been focusing that much on writing because I've more been drawing. And I'm planning on drawing, I'm planning on going more into writing in the future, though.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot more writing this, like, you know, this summer year, which I've been happy about. I started to, like, I started so many new fics near the end of the year of, like, 2017, near the end of that.
Once I finish up these, commissions, I'm probably gonna go, like, jumping into writing, because I haven't done any writing in a while. When was the last time I worked on Barrel of Fun? Like, literally someone has made a fic that is completely different, but at the same time has so many really close parallels that I feel uncomfortable posting Barrel of Fun now, and I don't know how
No,
to
your
feel
fic still existed beforehand, so you can still do that. Besides, yours is still different.
Yeah,
Just ignore
like,
it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's how it is with, like, you know, remember how Streaming of Sunshine? Like, that's basically just follow the leader.
Yeah.
But honestly, for me, like, Dreaming of Sunshine starting to drag on. I'm trying to keep up with it, but I can't anymore. Like, some of the, like, the original, like, big, the popular SI fics are starting to drag on in bad ways. Like, Irin in Casa, like, after a certain point, it just tanked. Like, it all started with, like, she didn't even need to go to Anbu.
I feel like it got a little too in-depth and dramatic. I don't know.
No, it's cause, like, right there, it's cause, like, I remember, like, she didn't even need to be an Anbu. She didn't have to be, but she still went in and decided to stay in it, and then she got all pissy when, like, Kakashi was gonna, like, you know, decommission her or whatever, and she's like, I hate you, and, like, out of nowhere. Like, it just stuck out badly.
I'm going through my writing right now to find when I published Barrel of Fun, and it was 2 years ago. It was 2 fucking
Yeah, I
years ago.
haven't updated Gone Fishing in that amount of years either. I want to get back into it because I need to introduce Sanji. He's fucking a stowaway on the ship.
I just need to work on it.
And then there's our freaking crossover fic that we wanted to do.
God, that fucking crossover fic is gonna be such a fucking undertaking.
That's like our fucking goal. We all need to get somewhere with it. Like Lou, you, and I need to all freaking get far into our like One Piece SI fix. I wanted to first off just apologize. I'm sorry for not paying that much attention, but we're like getting into like these discussions, even though we're supposed to be focusing on Riku. But like, I'm sorry, Riku, buddy. Like, I'm so sorry, Riku, but you're gonna have to just wait for it. My poor boy Riku is like just reliving his like days that over here in Hollow Bastion with how he had a room and everything. He got stuck in a fanfic. I'm sorry, Riku. Yes. And like with the cage, like I might end up starting another fanfic because remember how I had a cage time loop fanfic I wanted to do, but I decided I won't do it until like Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out and have a PS4. Well, I got a PS4. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out this year. Like, holy shit, was it that long already?
There's never enough time when it comes to writing.
I've had it just in the back burner for so long, and then like I like seeing like that'll probably take years, and like, oh shit, that is almost here. And like I'm remembering like Riku's just basically his mom friend, like the mom friend. Ew, let me see that. I heard cute fan. Oh my god, it's adorable. All I heard was cute fan art of the Cures, and holy shit, yes. There's so many pink hairs though. They're adorable. You're either a pink hair or you have or you're a redhead. You're a redhead in some way. You're like a ginger or pink hair. That's the facts of being like a freaking fucking pro tag. Unless you're love, then you're blonde. I think another thing that I like about the the Precure series is that you can it's not like Sailor Moon, like you do the transformation and somehow people don't recognize you. The fact is when you turn into your magical girl, like your persona, whatever, you actually look different. Your hair and all that stuff, the color, the length, and everything. This is starting to sound kind of creepy the way she's wording it that way, and also Riku's small. He's a tall, but he's somehow smaller than a Maleficent. She's just so intimidating. By the way, speaking of Maleficent, I love that movie.
At some point, about 3 years ago, I actually read one of my poems. Technically, it would be close to 4 years now. Listening back on my voice, I realized my voice did lower just a little bit because listening to this, I sound so small. So small.
With me, it's I used to have a list. For me, I used to have a list because I had my braces, and then I had a habit of wearing my retainers 24/7. One of the things that's I managed to stay every once in a while, when I'm talking, sometimes I make a whistle because when I talk, fucking Gopher from Winnie the Pooh, how he talks, every once in a while. It's a rare occasion, but when it happens, it's kind of embarrassing to me. Wow, Riku, way to go stand up for yourself. I'm proud of my boy. Yeah, Riku has the most complex redemption arc ever. He honestly he had the most character development. Everyone complains about Sora, but the thing about Sora is that he's always had to put up a face because to keep smiling even in tough times. So the one time he finally gets to kick back, it happens to be the worst time of all. Riku, on the other hand, he's trying to he's trying to let go, now that everyone's kind of forgiven him. Alright, well, time to take on a boss fight. Time to take on the dragon. Speaking of Mary Sue's, you know how I told you how I had the a KH fit, not a KH fit, I technically started with Harry Potter. My character was a fucking Mary Sue, but I didn't know what a Mary Sue was back in the day. And no one to this very day ever told me I had a Mary Sue. It's a goddamn miracle I didn't get fucking roasted, but meanwhile, I write a GX fic where I'm it's basically a prototype to what I end up having later on. And I get this a fucking adult, rudely, giving me good points by doing it in such a rude tone. Oh, hey, Josie! They're pretty infamous in the fucking GX fandom. On one hand, it's easy, yeah, I know you got points and everything, they have to be in character and all that stuff, but be aware of the type of the person you're criticizing as well, if they're a child. Like, I think, like, otherwise, like, I'm kind of grateful they actually said that because I kept, like, aware of it, but, like, at the same time, still, like, and what might work on me might not work on someone else. It might, like, keep them from ever writing again and learning. No, it's fine. I don't want to see it not right now. I know it's Skyward Ring. No. Oh, by the way, like, what the fuck is up with all these long-ass ladders? After you beat a world with these long-ass ladders. Can you imagine being forced to, like, you know, like, climb up a huge-ass ladder after fighting a boss? Do you imagine how, like, how sore you must feel? Snake eater, do 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 do. Oh, did you go somewhere? Oh, I heard a door move in the background.
Oh, no, that was one of our roomies.
But
Also, the one unlikable roomie still hasn't left.
God damn it.
He said he was going to yesterday, and then he hasn't because apparently there weren't any trucks available for him to rent. Even though there's like 50 different places that you could probably rent from, other than U-Haul.
Why do
you
you
know,
shun the
fuck
darkness?
that.
He's just freeloading now.
Come on, I know you heard me. Every word I said to
Considering he hasn't
Maleficent.
paid rent for 2 months now, yeah.
Darkness is your weapon.
Oh my god, yeah! You can
It is
just kick
time
him out.
you learned you must accept
Cause
it.
we let
What do you mean?
Stop
let him
resisting.
in. We
Accept
laxed
the
on
darkness.
that because we wanted
have
him
no
to move out
choice.
faster, so we figured, hey, this will let him gap
If
his
you are
arms
to serve
faster
me
or some
again.
shit.
I thought it was you. Ansem.
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
here, Creeper
you
Alert
don't
is
seem
Ansem, Richard F.
surprised.
Carr voicing him.
All you have been talking about is the darkness. I can only assume you want to pull me back
You know, a lot
in,
of the situation
so you
involving,
can
like,
play
Ansem
puppet
is a lot
master.
creepier now when you actually look at it
Clever
from, like, the
boy.
viewpoint of an adult, like, considering, like, you know, he's
I
been,
knew
like,
you'd be the
grooming
one to
him.
most appropriately serve me. And now,
Not only that,
surrender to
just
me
fucking,
again.
like,
You're
using
crazy.
him. Manipulating him. And a grown-ass adult man manipulating a teenager.
Did you really think you could do me harm? A weakling like you couldn't even defeat Sora, and you had darkness on your side.
Oh, excuse me for being weak.
Leave my son alone!
You are weak. You need darkness. Surrender. Bow to darkness. Bow to me.
Oh,
That's not gonna
did
happen.
you ever play Stardew Valley?
Oh, I still haven't played it yet. Well, I don't have the money for it.
Only the darkness can
Well,
offer to you all of the
Stardew
strength
Valley,
that you will
the
need.
creators of it are apparently working on a new game that's gonna be a mix between Stardew Valley
That
and Harry
voice.
Potter.
Ooh!
And yeah,
Your Majesty?
That's right. Remember, Riku,
Oh, this, this
you're
saddens me right now. That Mickey's like talking right now. It just like makes me it just makes me
Listen
sad
close.
because this is
The
like
light
all
will
one
never
Mickey.
give
This is
up
like
on
the
you.
Mickey who died.
You'll always
in like I think
find it,
2011.
even in the deepest darkness.
I got it.
Like
I
it's
won't
sad
use
because
the
this is
darkness.
the Mickey Mouse I grew up
Not
with
today.
before I forgot what was the new one.
You
Bre-
think that
I forgot who
feeble
was the new
little
Mickey,
line
but
can
like
save
yeah.
you from the darkness that I command?
But yeah, I actually like Billy Zane, but I actually prefer Richard Epcar because of like the transition from him to like Zemnis. It like matches better than like Billy Zane to Zemnis. Like voice tones, but like especially since I'm more like Billy Zane's pretty good when he's like talking slow and like trying to be like ominous. But when he starts showing like more like emotion and force, it's like it's not as like intense as with Richard Epcar. I'm not saying that's bad. It's just like my god, just freaking leave me alone. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take a while.
Out of my way!
What's up? What's up? What's that?
I'm reading a fucking post, and it says, today a student
What?
emailed a draft of his
That all you
essay
got?
on 1984
It seems
and
to
had
me
clearly
that you are
used a
intent on
thesaurus
resisting the
on
darkness.
every single word. And how
All
I know
right,
this
then
is
see it
because
for
the party
yourself.
slogan, Big Brother is watching you, had become enormous sibling
This
is
is a card
viewing you.
crafted
And
from
I
your
laughed so
memory.
hard I cried.
Advance through the world it created, and soon you will understand. Chasing
Why
after
the
light
Dormant
is not the
sibling is
way.
viewing you?
It will not give you distance from the darkness. There is no running from the darkness.
Don't worry, I'm not running. Give it. I'll enter the world, and in the end, if I haven't given in to the darkness, then
God, I
win.
read 1984. Like, I swear to God, like,
I have
another
one
thing that,
more
like, I'm pretty
gift
sure
for
a
you.
lot of people, like, when they write SI fanfics or whatever, it's like, you can still take your shit with you. Like, I know, like, with, the reason why the whole, like, One Piece is, like, it's like 1984 shit
What'd
going
you
on in
do?
some places, as well as,
I simply
fucking,
tempered the darkness that yet remains in your
yeah.
heart.
You still think that I'd rely on darkness?
To use it or not is your choice.
1984 shit is, like, you know,
I'll be
alterations of
waiting,
history,
Riku,
you know,
for
got
you to sense
alterates.
it and yield to the darkness in your heart.
I don't know, like, I had a point in here, but I lost it because it's been ages since I've read a dystopia, my actual literature. I was gonna say dystopia fic, but, like, no, it's not fic. It's not a fic. It's not a fic. It's
I mean, if you're being real here, everything is a fic.
Yeah. I'm gonna hate all of this so much.